What?
Now it's recording.
Okay. Hand me some tools.
All right, get to work. Get to work. So we get in the front door now. Kidding. So we're taking out the old chinking today. This stuff's got to come out. You can see where we kind of foamed it up for last winter. We're gonna buzz all this off and then take all this old stuff out. We've only got a few days left until the snows start flying again. We had a little bit of snow come in, hung around for about a week, and it's melted off for the most part now. Still here and there, but not too many places. So we got to get ready. It's getting cold. The wood stove does pretty good, but the house does not. It's not holding the heat. And it's not holding the heat when he's opening the window all the time either.
I'm just over here trying to find out if you want another pot of coffee or if I'm just making a cup.
Looks like I'm getting another pot of coffee. So, there we go. I'm going to start chipping away at this stuff and get it all taken out. It's coming out pretty easy. I started taking out a bit of it already. I mean, this stuff's just prying right out. They didn't do the best job popping it in there. So you see, it's just coming right out. So you may ask, why am I even taking it out? Why not let it last through the winter? It's already lasted once before. This is the coldest side of our home right now. This and the kitchen area. So I'll be working on that one next. But this side here, it's just coming in. I mean, you can see all this stuff's just popping right out. So I'm going to try and get this cheeked up. Uh-oh. Dogs are out chasing coyotes. Roxy is. Anyhow, I'm going to get this all cheeked up. Get that all cheeked up in there. And hopefully this side of the house will start to stay warm. It's not the furthest side, but it's the opposite side of the house from the wood stove. Anyway, so continuing on. Okay. Oh yeah. I can see right into the house. Right there. It just falls right out. You can see right through the house. That stuff was barely in there. There were gaps all over the place. You can see there's gaps up in there. I'm going to fill all that. We'll put some trim wood up there too. I'm probably going to chink all that, but I'm going to foam it for now. You can see we've got some rot on one of the logs. We'll have to address that next year. But we're going to get her all sealed up. It's a terrible mess, but it's working. All right, we've got great stuff. It's the big gap filler. It's a reusable tip. Pretty cool. The other ones, these things break all the time, right out of the packaging. These should be standard with them. Anyway, we're gonna start filling this up. So we got most of this all done. This section here, that was a lot of grout. I'm wiping off all the excess right now. I let it sit up for a little while, and so now it's just time to wipe it off, that residue off there, and get all the ugliness out and make it pretty. Trying to make this all look good and professional. What I'm doing is I'm taking a sponge here, and when I go down, I'm just kind of making contours so that there's no spots for water to set or anything like that. So in case water does hit this, it just goes right off. I don't want anything to pool up. So I'm making slopes going down. It was weird. The old concrete, I don't know if I can, yeah, here, check this out. Let me show you something. So when they put it in, I mean, water is running right down and into there. See how they did that? I mean, it isn't sealed up right, and it goes this way to where water would sit and pool here. I don't understand why they would do it that way. Every log was done like that. What I've seen in most videos is you want it to run and come down and slope away from there so it rolls off. So you want it to come down and roll off. So that's what I'm working on. Just smoothing it out. Making it nice. I mean, that's still got to be filled in. But you can see going from this and this jaggediness like that from just roughly putting it in. We'll end up sealing all that and making it look like that. A lot better. So that's what I'm doing right now. Get my sponge wet and just kind of work the grout. Use the grout itself to refill any of those cracks because it's got it set up already. So with it being set up, there's still cracks in there, and when you get it wet like this, it's not fully set, so it'll force that right back into those little cracks that popped out. Not too bad to do. It's just, man, it is time consuming. This is taking a long time just to get this much done, and I got a lot more to do. So boys are gonna help. They like to do this stuff off camera, so we are getting her done. Not too bad so far, eh? So this is how I'm filling this thing. All I'm doing is taking my little trowel here and this mix and just kind of shoving it in here. Letting it get in there. Tap it down. Keep putting it in there. I made it really thick so it sticks in a little bit better. I've let it set up for a good hour or two. Let it really start to harden. So it's easier to work with, man. This stuff's too thin otherwise. So, filling her up, making a mess everywhere. You see how it goes. This gun works pretty good though. And it'd probably go quicker just filling a bag, but I didn't like the way the bag worked. Something about holding the gun. I mean, I could probably just, fill it like this with the back of my trowel. Sit there and go like that. Get it in there. I mean, that's basically all you're doing. Same thing. I mean, I could do that. It would go quicker, but I like putting it in with the gun. It feels like it's actually forcing it in there deep. Okay. It's all locked and loaded. Kind of going in a zigzag pattern. It seems to be the best way to get it to hold. I'll stop it for a minute and I'll tool that down. I start at the bottom, force it in at the bottom there, forcing it in, and then I force it in at the top. Go over it a few more times, go back to the bottom, smooth it over. Now, I've seen a lot of log cabins where that's it. They tool it over, they leave little ripples in it, and it looks good. It's done. I like picking it over with a sponge and putting the sponge marks in it. It actually gives that a nice, clean grain. I don't know, I like that look better. It's my opinion. You tell me what you think in the comments. If you haven't had a chance to, make sure and hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that little subscribe button. I think it's That side. It's probably on that side. You know what I meant. Subscribe. So, chinking is the name of the game, guys. So what we're doing, boys are getting ready to do a dump run right now. They're loading up, I don't know if you can hear the quad in the background, but they're loading up the dump trailer. And, yeah, more work. Oh, there's one of them now. You guys ready to go? 2? No. You guys got it all loaded?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Haha. Well, there's some finesse involved, that's for sure. Hoping this stuff doesn't sag on me. I'm sure there's going to be some sagging. God, what is that? Is that a nail? Branch. That's a piece of the branch. No! No! Oh no! See? There's a thing called overworking it too. You end up undoing everything you've done. So you just kind of got to set it and forget it and kind of leave it. Quit messing with it. See, I can't even take my own advice, can I? Wet the edge of it there. It makes moving the material much easier. Big difference in the two. I don't know, which one do you like better? Do you like the smooth look or the rough look? See the difference? There's the rough textured. There's the rough textured look. There's the smooth look. All right. So, I've got it mostly all done. Like that, mostly all done. I broke the tip on that caulk gun. So now, I had to finish it off with just a trowel, the old-fashioned way. But, got it all set in there. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll wipe all this down, get all the white off of the logs. They're still going to have this kind of a bleached look because they're bleached logs. But that'll help make it stand out a little bit more. You'll definitely be able to tell the difference between the upper and the lower sections. You can definitely see the light gray logs and then the brown logs there. What do you think, guys? I mean, it's coming along.